Sarah became pregnant at 17. Her boyfriend told her to do what she wanted. Then he left her. She never heard from him again. She went to the doctors alone, and she didn't tell anyone about it for more than a decade. Years later, she tried to process what she had gone through. She said, "I started to grieve the child I did not have, the child I used to make myself believe didn't exist because it wasn't born. Yet I had names for it, a boy's name and a girl's one, Jack or Sophie. So they did exist." Abortion is a deeply emotive subject, but we do need to talk about it. In the UK, around 1 in 4 pregnancies end in an abortion. Since the 1967 Abortion Act, more than 10 million abortions have taken place. We care deeply about the women who are affected by their experience of abortion. This isn't a decision taken lightly, and it can be genuinely painful. But we also don't believe that abortion is the best option. And as Christians, we want to tell a story about the value of every human being, no matter how small they are. There are 3 main messages from the pro-abortion lobby today. 1, abortion is a female right. 2, a preborn baby doesn't have rights. And 3, not all babies are equally desirable. Activists say that abortion is a reproductive right. My body, my choice. The feminist writer Hannah Matthews wrote, "I don't often engage in debates over abortion rights. For the same reason, I don't sit down to share a meal at any table where I am on the menu. My body is not a theory or a talking point." And as Christians, we want to fully affirm, in a world where women are still so often mistreated, that women matter, made in the image of God, of equal dignity and value to men. The days of men controlling women's bodies should be long gone. But Christians believe our bodies do not matter merely to us. They also matter to God. Paul writes, "I have the right to do anything you say, but not everything is beneficial. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? You are not your own. You were bought at a price." What we do with our bodies matters to the God who made us and who dwells inside us. Activists say that whereas a woman has rights, a preborn baby has none, at least prior to 24 weeks. The baby in the womb is just a growth in a mother's body, which can be removed without consequences, like a mole on your skin. But when does a baby become a person or have rights on that view? 24 weeks is arbitrary. Should it be when a baby can survive outside the womb? Some have survived as early as 22 weeks. Should it be when they can feel pain? Many estimates suggest that is at 18 weeks. Some suggest as early as 12 weeks. The Bible tells a different story, of a God who knits us together in our mother's womb. Life is in His hands, not our own. In 1 Samuel 2, we read, "The Lord brings death and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and raises up." Preborn babies are of such value that Jesus Himself became one. And our abortion laws suggest that not all babies are equal. In the UK, although most abortions occur before 24 weeks, it remains legal up to birth in cases of serious physical or mental abnormalities, or if the baby would be seriously handicapped. But this has been interpreted as to include abortions for Down syndrome, cleft lip, and club foot. More than 90% of pregnancies that screen positive for Down syndrome are aborted. As Christians, we do not believe our humanity is determined by our ability to do certain tasks. That's the kind of logic which leads Peter Singer to say, killing a disabled infant is not morally equivalent to killing a person. Very often, it is not wrong at all. Those words are chilling. Instead, we believe that every human being, regardless of physical or mental capacity, is fully made in the image of God and is of equal dignity and worth. It does not come from what we can do. It is inherent within us. Some abortion advocates argue this is only a discussion for women. No uterus, no opinion. But most women actually want to see the UK's abortion laws tightened. 70% of British women believe the 24-week limit should be reduced. Currently, the UK is an outlier. Most European countries have a limit of 10 to 14 weeks. 84% of women believe that women who want to continue with pregnancy but are under financial pressure to have an abortion should be given more support. Only 1% support introducing abortion up to birth. Currently, there are attempts to decriminalise abortion, so no woman would be prosecuted for obtaining an abortion after 24 weeks. And there is a challenge for pro-choice campaigners here. Are women able to choose to have children? No woman should feel compelled to have an abortion due to financial pressures. But a 2022 UK study indicated that childcare costs contributed to the decision to have an abortion in 3 in 5 cases. 1 in 6 women said it was the main factor in their decision. And no woman should feel pressured to have an abortion against her will. A study in America showed that 64% of women said after an abortion they felt pressured into it. But there is a challenge for us too, about what it means to be pro-life. As Christians, we are not just to care about life before birth. To be pro-life means supporting fostering and adoption services. It means supporting mothers who are worried about caring for their child with learning disabilities. It means supporting children in poverty or suffering abuse or from family breakdown, and helping them all to flourish. The secular author Michael J. Tucker commented, "If the anti-abortion movement took 1/10 of the energy they put into noisy theatrics and devoted it to improving the lives of children who've been born into lives of poverty, violence, and neglect, they could make a world shine." At CARE, we are pro-life. We are on the side of women, and we are on the side of babies in the womb. And we strive to be genuinely on the side of life, helping everyone, regardless of their size, sex, or disability, to thrive as God intends them to.